Welcome to the Chris Ogechi Podcast, the show where we dive deep into business, marketing, and life. Here we have real conversations with industry leaders, creators, and doers who are shaping the future. Whether you're building a brand, growing a business, or simply figuring out life, you'll find insights, stories, and strategies to help you win. Let's get into today's episode.
All right, everyone, welcome. It's such a joy to have you watching us live. We can see you from wherever you're watching us from. This is the biggest event you are showing up at right about now. So you're in the right place at the right time, in the best location, tuning in into this very awesome webinar. I know you're a realtor and you're looking at how exactly would you jumpstart yourself and get the most result for the work you do. And this is the Clarity webinar, literally. So this is a 7-figure webinar where we want to show you exactly how you can become a multimillionaire in real estate. And we have awesome speakers lined up this weekend. Like, it's all super packed. We have our speaker here. Her name is Adaobi Okaro. She knows exactly how to make magic in real estate. So Adaobi Okaro is a visionary CEO of Dublin's Envision Realty, recognized for our remarkable accomplishments in the real estate sector. It is a substantial Instagram following of over 25,000 followers. She's a prominent figure with over 5 years of experience in the industry. Adaobi has closed multiple property deals in lands and houses and achieved multi-millions in property sales over the years. Our leadership ability and strategic insights have driven the success of Dublin's Envision Realty, making it an outstanding firm in the real estate industry. She specializes in selling properties ranging from 65 million to over $1 billion. They've significantly contributed to the company's growth and client satisfaction. She excels in market analysis, strategic planning, client relationship management, ensuring our clients receive the top-notch service. Adaobi's excellence in the field is recognized by our peers, as evidenced by our award which she received from as the Real Estate Millionaire Champion for 2023. Our dedication to the real estate industry is driven by the desire to provide exceptional value and innovative solutions to investors and home buyers. Adaobi's goal is to continue setting the benchmark in the industry. Right about now, I want us to welcome Adaobi Okaro. She's our speaker.
Hello.
All right. We are glad to have you.
I'm honored to be in your presence. I am so honored. That is a very high introduction. Thank you so much, Chris. And thank you, everyone, for being on this show. I truly appreciate your presence here. And we were all once new realtors in the market, and we all just grew. So thank you. It's an honor to be in your presence, and it's an honor to be sharing some of my experiences in the industry with all of you on this platform. So thank you so much for coming. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you.
We're so glad to have you. Honestly, you're one of the phenomenal persons I had to invite, especially because of the work you do, the awards you've received, and everything. So it's such a joy to host someone of your pedigree on this platform. Thank you. So right now, I want to also just do a quick rundown to start the question things, because normally the plan was for you to come speak like a speaker and just come share from your wisdom, but we figured that people have questions. So we want to actually attend to people's critical needs. So some persons have really been asking, how do I figure this out in real estate? I'm struggling with this, I'm struggling with that. So today we're asking you some very defined questions, of which, if you answer them, you have actually helped people by 50% on your real estate business building journey. So the first question here is, you've won many awards in your career, and one of them was Real Estate Millionaire Champion for 2023. How did you achieve that? What magic did you use? How did you do it?
Most awards in real estate, they are usually based on sales or your impact in the industry, probably your number of sales. If you close multiple deals, then you'll be awarded. Then if you've made a great impact in the industry, probably by training people, or your impact just have to be felt before you are awarded. In my case, I closed a couple of deals, and then that was the reason I got the award.
So now the next question, which we want to ask, because people actually ask this question a lot, is as someone who has clocked millions in property sales of high-ticket properties, what are some effective strategies for networking with high net worth individuals in the Nigerian real estate market? As we know, people are always trying to look for the richest guys in the space to buy properties, right? Because
Yeah.
we have a plethora of realtors we work with, or real estate companies we work with, that will always say, I want high net worth people that can buy my product and everything, right? So how was the best way to network with them, since you have the results, you sold high ticket properties in multi-millions? How do you penetrate rich people, like bastardly rich people? That's the question.
During my early days in the industry, actually, one thing I used to say to myself, I can remember then, I would say, man, how will I be able to find a client that can, pay hundreds of millions, 200 of millions? So I can understand new realtors in the market, because I used to be in that position. And I'm like, where in this Nigeria will I get someone that can pay outrightly 200 million, 300 millions, on a property? And I'm like, how are people doing this? How can it be done? And I'm here to tell you this night that those people are closer than you might think. That's the truth. They're actually very close to you. You just have to look out for them. And like, for instance, people would always say, if um if I'm not looking for gold, or I don't know what gold is, and I'm passing by the street, if I see gold on the floor, I will probably pass by, because I don't know the value and I don't know what it is. And that's basically what is applied to real estate. Until you define the kind of people you are looking for, and until you start looking for those people, you channel your energy into looking for those particular class of people that can buy those property, then you will begin to find them. They are very close to you. You just have to channel your energy in the right direction, connect with the right people, network, and then you will definitely find those people. And then trust me, you can as well employ some, strategies that can help you through your day-to-day activities. For instance, you could, make yourself more available to attend functions. It could be housewarming, it could be conferences, it could be seminars. Just try and mingle with people that have your target audience, gatherings that have your target audience. Focus your energy in the right direction, and trust me, those people are very, very close to you. In Nigeria, for instance, a lot of people would think that probably celebrities are more of the people buying properties. But I can tell you that that's not true. There are a lot of silent millionaires. They don't talk on Instagram. They don't talk on Facebook. They do not comment. They don't even like pictures. They just scroll pictures and pass by. So all you have to do is position yourself, do your branding, present yourself in a professional way, displaying what exactly you do for a living, create the right content, and they will come to you. They won't even comment. They don't even they'll just call you on phone, or probably send a WhatsApp message, to you. And then for the gathering, you can attend functions. That's a very good way of, mingling and connecting with people. Look out for, good functions that have high profile people, that have people you feel are your target, audience. You could attend those functions, engage with them, share your complimentary card, explain to them that this is what you do for a living, share contacts, save up their contacts. They probably won't buy from you instantly, but trust me, they are watching. They are watching your WhatsApp status, they're watching you on Instagram. And when the time is right, when they feel like, oh, this person, I can trust this person with my money, they will definitely contact you to, buy that property. You could also probably uh, register for elite clubs, good organization where you can, mingle with people, places that have, high network individuals that you feel like, oh, this gathering have the kind of audience that I'm looking for. You could engage with them. You can create good, valuable content to engage your clients. Personal branding is another thing that is very crucial in this business. But the truth is that you can actually meet your clients anywhere. You can meet a prospective client anywhere in your day-to-day activities, but it's very important how you carry yourself and how you carry your brand. You can go for a party or a function, and the next person sitting next to you might just be your next client. You just have to present yourself, discuss with the person that this is what you do for a living, share your complimentary card, save up their contacts, and then keep doing what you do, keep living your life, keep posting your brand, keep promoting your business. Then one day, you never can tell, the person might just call you up that he or she wants to buy a property. Then also very important, your contact. As a new realtor, everybody around you has to know what you do for a living. Everybody around you. Post your business on your WhatsApp status. Tell people that this is what you do for a living. Tell your friends, tell your family members. They just might know someone that knows someone that will be interested in buying a property from you. And then very important also, the social media. Present your brand in a very, very professional way. I used to tell some of my staff that, look, your client is not your friend. You should be able to differentiate between a client and a friend. Yes, some clients on a long run, after seeing your professionalism, how you've handled their transactions over the years or over the time, they might, graduate, or you might have very good relationships with them and then get a little bit or more closer, to them. But always be professional. Present yourself in a professional way. However transactions you see yourself, wherever you find yourself, present yourself in a professional way. Do your job, and then, let the rest be, honestly.
Thanks for sharing all these hacks. You mentioned something about that the biggest people that literally that will buy from you are not just celebrities. So even if I know people tend to target them way too much, thinking they're the ones that will buy from you, but I just want context into this. What's your client relationship strategy, sort of?
As a business owner, you must not, especially in real estate, in property, believe me when I tell you, do not underestimate anybody. Do not when it comes to this property, real estate in Nigeria, do not underestimate anybody. When running your ads, when reaching out to people, do not underestimate anybody, because trust me when I tell you, those accounts you're looking at thinking that, oh, these ones are the ones with many followers, they are sampling luxury and all of that, they are the ones that can buy property. In most cases, they are not. I can tell you. Now, I'm not saying there are some people that can display luxury and can afford to buy properties, but you don't underestimate anybody. In fact, most people on Instagram that buy properties, some of them, they have this concept of going through a fake page. You can see maybe a random page online without any posts, 1 or 2, 3, 10, 20 followers, maybe one post, just like that, something very, very odd. The person will just reach out to you and make inquiries, and then you do not underestimate anybody in real estate. Attend to all clients equally. If you underestimate people in this business, you are going to lose out, because those kind of people you would simply assume they will be the buyers. In most cases, they are not the buyers. It's usually the ones that you don't even like. You will ordinarily feel like, oh, this account is odd, or this person is odd, or just do your business. Attend to everybody that comes your way from 18 years down. Attend to everybody equally. Answer all questions. It could be somebody making inquiry for his friend, for his brother, for his sister, for somebody. So you have to display professionalism at all times. You have to be professional. You have to present your way in a way that someone that is trying to part away with millions of naira can deem you fit to handle that transaction. So always attend to all clients equally. Attend to all clients equally. Attend to everybody that makes inquiries from you the same way. Answer the necessary questions. Present yourself and your brand in a very professional way. And trust me, you just might be surprised at the transactions that would click.
Thank you so much. I like the fact you said treat everybody equally. Don't let Finish not spoil the game for you. So everybody is important, even if some people may ask very weird, unnecessary questions, but treat them with respect and answer them well. But right now, I want to ask the very last question before we go into what the audience are asking. Is since social media has played a major role in your success, how can realtors leverage social media to connect with HNIs in this case and engage with them? That's the question.
Well, the importance of social media in this business and real estate, it cannot be overemphasized. Trust me. Social media is a tool that, as a new realtor, you must explore. Like, you must be on social media. And there's this saying that you have to spend money to gain money. If you understand what I mean. If you hold on to your money and then you are afraid of spending it, taking your chances legally in your business, then trust me, one way or the other, of course, you are alive, you have to feed, you have to pay bills and all of that. The money will eventually finish. So it's best you take your strategic chances, especially in your business, put out your money out there, run social media ads, promote your brand, promote what you sell, and then you might just be surprised at how effective that is. So social media is a very crucial part of this business. Personally, about 70-80% of deals are closed. They came from social media. Sincerely. You don't need to know these people for them to buy from you. And as a new realtor, your energy shouldn't even be, with your friends and all that. I feel like you should channel your energy more on outsiders, people out there, social people that don't even know you. It's just very important for you to be able to brand yourself, present your brand very well, dress the way you want to be addressed, they say, which is very, very important. Your social media platform, know the difference between branding your page, your business, and having a personal page. You can't be posting your personal content on your business page. You have to, draw the lines and know where and how to handle things in your business. So brand your business, always be professional, dress well. I get it. As a new realtor, you're still trying to lay your hands on funds, how to raise money to do one or two things. But I used to be, I was once very young in the industry. You could put together one or two. I don't think it's too expensive to to dress well. Now you can put together one or two things, dress well, look professional, present yourself out there, present your brand, talk. Because in most cases, when potential clients comes to your social media platform to check out for a property, they look out for the face behind the brand. They want to see the person handling this page. They want to see, they're looking at you. How are you dressed? How did you present yourself? How do you communicate? What are you saying in your videos? How are you marketing your product? Those are usually the first things they check out before they even start looking through your page to see properties. So your presence on all social media platforms are very, very important. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, anything that has to do with social media. It is so powerful that social media can, link you up as a new realtor. You might be living at Awoyaya or Bogije or Shangotedo, but you are communicating with the client in Ikoyi. That's how powerful social media can be. And you don't have to have it all. You just have to be able to make sacrifices. You just have to be able to sacrifice some funds to push yourself out there, promote your business, promote your brand, and then await the result. When the inquiries come in, attend to your clients professionally to the best of your ability. Answer the necessary questions professionally. Not don't start getting too friendly with a new client because you feel like maybe when you are too friendly, the person probably wants to buy from you. Trust me, that's a very big lie. A client that is coming to part away with 100 million or 150 million is not looking for a friend. He's looking for professionalism. Yes, that's what he's looking for. He's looking to see how professional you are. Someone that wants to part away with 150, 200 million, 300 million. No, he's not looking for you to start forming friendship or overly friendly. That's not what he's looking for. He's looking to see how professional you are in your field. He's looking to see how you're going to answer the questions he will throw at you as a new home buyer. He's looking to see how you're going to advise him on his next investment. And if you're not coming forth with the right answers to those questions in a professional manner, trust me, that client will most likely be talking to about 2 or 3 realtors or 2 or 3 agents, because that's what most clients do. As they're speaking to you, they're speaking to 2 or 3 agents. So you need to be able to present yourself in a very professional way to engage that client to patronize you. So yeah, social media is very important. Explore all platforms, present yourself in a professional way, and differentiate your personal page from your business page on any social media platform. Then push out your brand out there, run adverts, and then take inquiries, and you'll be fine.
All right, thank you so much. This is let's say a crash course to actually what you do. So you're speaking from experience, actually, which I can really understand. And if they give you 3 days, you just keep expanding this topic. But this is like a summarized version of it. So let's just take 2 questions from the comment section, and we will say a big thank you for being here. Let's show this one. My challenge is clients promising to come for inspection, but they disappoint on that day. So have you experienced this? How did you fix it?
Well, as a realtor, it's normal. That's the truth. It's normal, and it is very painful because maybe because you are a new realtor, it is normal for clients to disappoint you, but you just have to keep going. A lot of clients do that, probably reschedule, or they probably won't call you again, or they could just go with another agent or something. So it's normal. You just have to have engage enough a lot of clients so that eventually some of them will come true for you. Not it might not be in that particular property, maybe some other properties and all that. And you shouldn't let those disappointments get to you. And I would say again, as a new realtor, some of the 2 features or factor that I feel like you should have is you need to be dogged and you need to persevere. Those 2 words as a beginner in the industry are very crucial to your growth, because trust me, you are going to face a lot of disappointments and all that from clients, but you need to persevere. There's a point you're going to get to, it to become easier. You know, you won't even mind if the client shows up or he doesn't show, or he or she doesn't show up. You just be fine because you are engaged with some other clients, or you have a lot of clients on your table to deal with. So disappointments on inspection days are normal. Those are normal things that happen in this business. But as a beginner, it might be tough because you are still breathing some emotions into that. But you just have to be dogged and you need to persevere. You need to keep pushing. There's going to be a limit you get to. You won't feel so bad about it anymore because you will have a lot more clients to engage with. So when one doesn't come around, or one disappoint, oh fine, on to the next one. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much for that. This is from Sam Jams. It says, thanks a lot for the knowledge shared. My questions are, what social media platform gave you the most sale? What action did you take daily to generate and keep sales coming in?
Okay, I would say that there's probably not a particular platform that will give you more clients, because social media is so wide that it depends on your consistency on each platform. But if I'm to choose between all the platforms you have available, we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have LinkedIn, we have YouTube, we have Instagram. I don't know if I mentioned Instagram. I would say Instagram, YouTube, because I've had some of my colleagues, YouTube, Instagram, YouTube, then Facebook. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. That will be my order for those for sales. For me though,
Okay.
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Yeah.
Facebook. All right. So Instagram comes first, YouTube second, Facebook
For
third.
me,
For
Instagram
you,
comes
okay,
first.
it's a
Yes.
personal opinion.
For some other realtors, YouTube might come first because that is where they are more active. If you understand what I mean. Some people, I know some realtors that don't even do much on Instagram. They just focus on YouTube. I know some realtors that don't even do much on YouTube. They just focus more on Instagram or Facebook. So it depends on where you focus more of your energy, more of your ads, more of your content, basically. So
Content.
yeah.
All right. So I like how you said this. That means there everywhere you find yourself, there's someone that can buy it from you. It's just position better, position well, and they'll find you or they'll see you. That's the sum of
Sorry,
what you
please.
said, right?
Can I take this number 2 question? What action did you take daily? Okay, so like I said,
yeah.
when I
Go
was
ahead.
talking, you need to be consistent. Real estate is not something you do today and don't show up tomorrow. In spite of all those disappointments you will meet in sales, clients not showing up, some of the struggles out there in the field, you need to persevere. Like I said, perseverance is a very key factor for young realtors. If you're not able to possess that skill or that perseverance, you won't be able to cross over to the next stage where it will be easier for you. As new realtors, perseverance is very important because those disappointments from clients, they might take emotional toll on you. You'll come back sometimes, you'll be so down, you'll be so tired, you will not want to post again and all of that. But you need to persevere because trust me, it gets easier when you've gotten your ground. You need to keep on posting your content. You need to keep on promoting running your ads on your preferred platforms. You just have to be out there every day. And trust me, those contacts you gathered from your family, your friends, from networking that you have on your WhatsApp and you have on your Instagram that followed you and all of that, they are watching you. I've had a client watch me for 1 year before patronizing me. So trust me, people are watching. And you don't know, yes, because sometimes they just want to feel comfortable with this person. You might meet someone probably out there and you guys exchange contacts. He's following you on Instagram. The person is watching you. Is this person worth my time? Is this person worth me doing business with? So if you give up along the line, you won't be able to see how that ends. So in spite of those disappointments, you need to keep posting, you need to keep creating content, and you need to keep promoting, running ads on Instagram or any other platform you feel more comfortable with.
Thank you for this, your answer. I like the fact that you mentioned consistency as a major driver. To be honest with you, I like to be very realistic. It can be very tough to be consistent, honestly, when especially you're not getting results, you're putting so much effort into the work you do. I must be honest with you, it can be very painful. But I believe you've been able to go through it. You've gotten results for it. That means if you can achieve it, you can achieve it also, right? Or anybody else can achieve it. If you could have gone through that process, that means anybody else can follow suit and get the same results you got. So thanks for sharing your insight on this. So this is where you just tell us your final words. So I want you to say it from your heart, like deep within you. What one thing can someone do tonight, today, that can actually give them a shift in their business?
What I would say to new realtors from my experience when I was a beginner, I would say perseverance and doggedness. These two factors are very, very key in a new realtor rather, because the beginning periods are usually very, very emotional. Yes, very emotional, because you'll be faced with a lot of disappointment. You're spending your money, the client is not coming through, you are putting in the work, and real estate requires a lot of physical energy, and you don't even get paid until the client buys the property. So I would say persevere, just be determined, and then keep pushing.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing that. But 12 Lovely Property says, how do you deal with it when a client says, I'll get back to you?
It's a normal thing in this business. It just hurts more as a beginner because you don't have enough funds. You are putting in your energy out there, and the client is telling you, I'll get back to you. I probably won't even get back to you. So in this case, what you will do, there's nothing you can do. If after the inspection, the client says, I will get back to you, fine, you move on. Then maybe after a couple of days, or yeah, just give he or she a couple of days, you could send a reminder to the said client, oh, that so and so properties, do you get? So the response from the client will tell you your next move. If the response is welcoming, shows that he's still interested in the property, okay, you can take it up from there and then know what next to do. But if the client reads your message and ignores it, or you call the client, he doesn't pick up, move on. It can be very, very emotional. Like I said, for beginner realtors, it's very emotional, but you need to persevere. You need to have that perseverance as a new realtor. If you don't have it, you will be tired, because a lot of disappointments will come. A lot of I'll get back to you will come. A lot of them will come, but just move them by the side. Just as they're coming, I'll get back to you. All right, no problem. Shift them by the side onto the next client, or start hustling for the next client that will probably be interested in the property. Eventually, trust me, you will click on the one that would buy your property. And when they buy and you get your commission, trust me, it will compensate you. It will compensate you for all the stress and all the I will get back to you and all the disappointments you faced, in the past. So don't spend too much time engaging a client that is obviously not interested or is ignoring your calls and not responding to your messages. Fine, you've done your part. You've followed up, and the person doesn't come through. Shift the client by the side, and then on to the next one. Keep pushing. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, top deal real to said determination, perseverance,
and
doggedness. If
doggedness.
you have these three things, trust me, and then God, you'll be fine. Just check out these three factors and then please God above all. You'll be okay. Trust me.
All right. Thank you so much, Adaobi, for everything you've shared. This has been very insightful. I like the fact that you spoke from expertise, from experience also. I could feel the fact that you could emotionally connect with what people are commenting or asking questions about, because you said you've been there also. And that's that's the most realistic thing you've said, because I like the fact that people can come and feel like I'm not alone in this game, and because we work with a number of realtors here, and most of them will be like, this thing is not working. And I'm like, it takes a longer sales cycle to close one client because it's a high property deal or high ticket product, so it takes some time to close them, but that's not it.
Appreciate you for listening in. If this week's episode hit home, share it with a friend or your team. Don't keep the game to yourself. Drop a review, leave a comment, and let me know your biggest takeaway. Follow me at the Chris Ogechi, and as always, keep building, keep creating, and keep dominating.